Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining me once again. My name is still Brian. This is still my channel, and today we are going back into the lab. So I am actually, I'll say for a little bit of behind the scenes context, recording this pretty much the day after I recorded the first Lab Rat episode. Even though I'm probably releasing it a couple of weeks in advance, just to kind of, a couple weeks later, just to kind of like space it out a little bit. But I wanted to make sure that I was playing as much as I could before I actually forgot how all the mechanics worked. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of delve back into it. Last we left off,
Welcome back.
That's wild.
Let us continue the testing
Last we left
process.
off, we completed the first two segments of our personalized but not at all personalized testing plan. And then we have 4 sections left to go, unless they, surprise us and give us even more sections. But right now I'm operating under the assumption that there are 6. You can tell they've kind of filled out our tester profile here. So white male, age 18 to 34, which, nailed me right on the nose there. Physically present, impulsive, yes man, overdramatic, underachiever, and philophobist, or, fear of love, basically. Very descriptive, I would say. No verbal communication, sufficient reasoning, above average competence, and if we're looking at me in D&D stats, above average intelligence, excellent intelligence, solidly above average dexterity and wisdom, slightly above average constitution, which very much makes sense, and then below average strength and charisma. Yeah, it's harsh, but it's fair. Anyway, so now we are going to go into Tier 2.
Training module. Tier 2
And
concepts.
like I said, I will probably take a moment to actually
This puzzle
need to remember how this
introduces
works.
the concept of blue.
Oh, the concept of blue. I love that concept. So I'm gonna... Presumably I have to basically light it up blue. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna have to zap myself, right? Unless...
Setting.
Oh no, I gotta move that up. Then... how am I gonna move this? Because if I move this up, it'll zap me, right? And I don't want to do that. So it is going to have to move a certain amount, but I'm not entirely sure how to move it. I'm assuming it might be like that. There we go. And then I can move this out. And then I can move that up. Woo! Alright.
Well done. Do you now fully understand the concept of blue?
I feel like either way I respond to this is going to be wrong, because I'm going to say yes, and she's going to say, no, you idiot, there's more to teach you. And if I say no, it's going to be, well, you can't understand simple concepts. What are you, an idiot? But
Understood. This supplemental information should assist in improving your proficiency with this concept.
Blue. Not blue. Okay, I think I got it.
Please begin the next puzzle.
I might need a refresher at some point, but I think I'm good.
Continuing training module.
Oh, blue plus yellow. Is there a green?
This puzzle
Yes, there is a green.
introduces
That
the
is
entirely
awesome.
distinct concept of green.
The distinct concept.
Cautious.
Let's see here. I can't move it. I can move it this way. And then if I move that to the side... Oh wait, I can't jump that now, so I'm stuck. Undo that. Okay. Oh wait, no, hang on. I can. Well, hang on. If I jump that, okay, there we go. Oh wait, no. But if I do that, it's not gonna work. So I'm kind of figuring this out as I go. Because I know I need to zap it blue, right? But I'm not entirely sure how to do that. Okay, there we go. go. Now, my question is, can I control green? No, I cannot. And I can't control yellow either, right? So how am I supposed to...
Cautious.
Oh, now I'm green. Wonderful. Okay. So I'm working with that. Because now, if I can also turn green, then I can move it. There we go.
Well done. You have successfully completed the Tier 2 training module.
Oh, blue,
You
green,
should
and
be
invalid
proud
concept
of
without
your
those tanks.
achievement.
Ooh, that's not right. Sarah,
Okay,
what's going
now
on with
things
this
are starting to
achievement?
slip.
The achievement
This is wonderful.
for the tester's completion of 3 point.
Ugh.
Yeah, what is that? Why is the tester getting this nonsense corrupted achievement?
That is an excellent question.
And?
No further response.
It's an excellent question.
Good tester,
I'll tell you. I just
please
wish I had an
begin
excellent
the
answer.
next puzzle. Test module. Hint system. This puzzle contains a new feature.
I guess the hint must be the space.
Please
There we
apply the
go.
matching colors on the solution tile. That's not a very good hint.
According to my data, you are correct.
Okay, so wait a second. So I can move that. There we go. Then I can move it that way. But I can't move that back, right? And I can't move... Yeah, that's not gonna work. So I need to do something that can basically make my... Basically make me yellow. But I can't guarantee that while it's green.
Cautious.
So let's go ahead and reset that. But it doesn't look like it's possible to move those up or down, right? So if I move it that way, move this that way. Oh, okay. Then I can move it like that. Okay, so I'm going to have to undo that a little bit. So if I move that 2 over, then I'm able to work with it, right? Okay, I'll just reset that. Because I think I need to move this yellow laser all the way to the end. Then I should be able... Then I can move this one left. Then block it. That myself. And then move.
Well done. Did the provided hint assist you in solving this puzzle?
No, it did not. Screw you.
Correct. The provided hint contained no information that
Yay!
you did not already possess.
Hold on.
I'm smart.
Why did you give him a hint that you already knew was useless?
The training data suggested it would make for a meaningful test.
Okay. Did it?
No. Tester.
Okay,
please
great.
begin
Thank you. I
the next
appreciate that.
puzzle.
Hints. And then we'll move on to spiders.
Continuing test module. This puzzle contains
So many
some
hints.
additional hints.
Oh my gosh! Look at this number of hints. Okay, not everything as it seems. Seems like a hint. Trust your instincts. That doesn't work. Find someone more capable and trust their instincts instead. Try trying harder. Thank you. There is a solution. Consider not making the moves that make the puzzle impossible. Good call. And I will also say, my computer's already starting to get hot again. It may be a little bit difficult to run this game, so please forgive any like static audio. Hopefully it's at a minimum. Your smarter, more attractive friend for help. Alright, I'll ask her if I need to. Let's see here. Do not steer directly into the lasers. Try to think about what steps you... Your goal is to solve this puzzle, not read all the hints. I'll do what I want to do. Okay, now I've read all the hints. Yeah, none of it helps me at all. So how do I... Okay, I gotta move this up. Some hints may be more useful than others. If pushing fails, try not pushing. Great. If you feel stuck, consider quitting. That's my usual life philosophy. Is there anything I can do with... Oh no, okay, I think I need to move this. Then I can move everything. Wash colors in cold water. Again, I'll do what I want to do. Wait a sec. So if I go back... But I can't do anything to push it up, right?
Cautious.
But I could continue moving it sideways. So I'm gonna zap one, then move it two more. Now I have a green. Now I just need to figure out how to get to this other one, right? Is the solution on this one? The one my cursor's on right now? I haven't been able to see, really. I mean, there is no, like, other block that would allow it, so I imagine that's where it has to be. But I'm not entirely sure how to get it, right? Because there's no other square here. Oh, wait a second. I'm not supposed to move the cube. I'm supposed to move the lasers so that they both hit the cube. Interesting. Okay, so now I have logic. So the question is, how do I move these lasers? So, first... Oh. Gotta move that up. Then I can move that sideways. Now I am going to have a yellow block here, or a green block rather. Oh, interesting. So they don't overwrite each other, one just turns green. Good to know. Now does it turn back blue? No. Once it's green, it stays green. So what I need... I could also move that one on the second from the far right, and then try to bump it up, but I don't think that would really work. And I don't... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to push these back unless I turn myself green, which is impossible now. Right?
Resetting.
So that's not going to work. Ah! Okay, so I'm moving this. But if I move them all, they're going to be moved one at a time, right? But I can maybe use one as a bridge. But if I use one as a... Oh, wait, no. I can push it down. There we go. Interesting. So... my question, then, is... can I... If I zap myself yellow, I'm not going to be able to move anything at this point. What happens if I just try to move everything? Right? So that's one. And then I can't move the other one.
New setting.
So the other option that I might try is zapping one with a laser and then one with a bump. But I don't think that would work, because I'm not in the space where I can move one up. So I think basically what I need to do is figure out how I can move that box that's in between the two lasers. And it looks like there's only one way of going about it. So let's see here. That's going to be my goal for now. Okay. But if I move one, it's just gonna move all of them, right? So, that's kind of what I'm stuck on. And is there any other hint that something may be useful? Consider quitting. Alright. So, what we are stuck on now is how I can move one of these lasers aside. Because if I do that, then I'm not able to move anything. Now, if I do that, have a broken appliance instead of sending it to the landfill upside clip by displaying its disemboweled components from one into the others. Oh, the more you know. Let's see here. But I can't move this back at all, right? Do not taunt the blocks. They're inanimate and will not respond. Great, thank you. I should have gotten some water for myself, honestly. It might take a while. Because there were a lot of puzzles to get through, and that's only in 2 chapters, and I'm already struggling on this first one. If you're ever considering creating a level that requires you to write 21 different hints, don't. Alright. So what we are trying to do... I'm going to just see how this works. I don't think it's going to work especially well. Yeah, it can't work. Unless... Can I move one of these aside? I'm basically trying to determine, like, what kind of yellow can I use here. So now I have some yellow. And what I need is some green. Or at least some blue. So let's see here. If I move... There's no way that I can get blue onto the top of a block so I can smash it, right? I need to move the lasers. And then, let's see. If I try to move yellow here, that's not going to work. So... So now I've got some green at least. And now I have green on the top. But there's no way I can move them up from here, right? Yeah, and I can't jump over there, so that's not gonna work either.
New setting.
Huh. Okay, hang on. Let me double check something. Okay, it's 5 o'clock, so I got some time. So let's see if... Maybe I should move it... Well, if I move it all right, then it's not, I'm not gonna have anywhere else I can move it. So, let's see here. So what if I use that one for there? Oh, wait a second. So maybe I have to well, I mean, I don't know if this is gonna work, but and I can't. No, it just zaps me. Okay. Because right now I have a lot of green.
Cautious.
But I can't jump on that one. And I can't get over there even though I have it done there. Okay. So my question then is, am I supposed to move that block? Because it doesn't feel like I should be able to. Because I can't move the lasers. I mean, I'll just try for, like, argument's sake, seeing what happens if I zap myself yellow. But if I zap myself yellow, then I'm not going to be able to move the block anymore. Okay, hang on. So I got that. Okay, hang on. Then if I move that to the side, nope, can't do that anymore because it's green.
Cautious.
And that's not gonna work, unfortunately. Because I can't move this down. And I can't move it up or to the side. So that means the question then, so I'm not going to be able to move it up at all, right? Like, I have green here. It's not going to go up. So that's not going to happen for me. Which does mean I am going to need to move some lasers. I need to zap it with both lasers in order to get that done. And I think I figured that out a while ago, but there's a couple of alternate paths that could theoretically have been taken. So the question then is, how do I move one laser? Okay. So if I move one out, I'm not going to be able to move it back. Unless, oh no, that's not gonna work, hang on. So if I move it that way, oh wait, hang on. Move it that way. So it lets me jump at least. But it's not going to let me do anything beyond that. At least unless I zap myself. So that's kind of where I'm stuck. Okay, hang on. I think there's some zapping that needs to be done. And I don't think there's any moving I can do if I zap myself blue right at the very start, right? So that is not going to do anything for me. Now, I can turn that yellow. So what happens if I do that? I have no idea. I feel like this very obviously will not work. But it's worth a try. Okay, so I've got that. But that's not gonna do anything for me now, right? Even if I press... So the issue is, if we go back to the start here, the only way I can move this one is by holding on to sort of the left plank here, or the left side edge, whatever you want to call that. But if I try to move it out that way, I'm only able to move the blue laser to here, and then I can't grab the edge on the other side, because there's this laser in the way. Let's see here. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to cut out some time of me solving this one, just because this is we're getting ridiculous at this point. Ah! Once I do that, though, I'm not able to jump over.
New setting.
So I think I have to move it out. But wait, if I move it out, that's not going to work, because the only way of solving this involves getting both lasers over to that side, and now there's no way to move that laser.
New setting.
So I know that's not right. So moving the laser chunks to the right is not right, as incorrect. Once I do this, there's no way I can actually solve at this point, right? No. Which means that in order to start, I have to do this. Now, the question becomes, do I use this as my main shield? And I think I probably should. Alright, so if I've done that, I can move this over, and then I can laser the top of this. Then, if I position these this way, I should be able, if I zap myself, to move one, then I can get this one out, and then, ooh, I think I did that too rashly, but I think I'm on the right track here. So, I can get it out, Oh wait, then I can move it out, turn myself green, and then slide it over. Woo! That was hard, but I made it.
Did the provided hints assist you in solving this puzzle?
I still might cut out. I have no idea. I probably spent like 5 minutes on that, but
Understood.
Hey, Sarah, I don't really understand what you're trying to get out of this.
I am testing whether bad hints are improved by adding more of them.
What? How does that make any sense?
It doesn't. Tester, please begin.
No, hold on. If it doesn't make any sense, then why are you doing it?
It is part of the test plan.
The test plan says to test a bunch of bad hints?
Effectively, yes.
Doesn't that seem kind of broken to you?
Yes.
So then,
However, my programming only allows me to test the ideas contained within the training data that I have been given.
and in this case, those ideas are broken.
correct.
Correct.
Great.
Tester, please
Alright, let's
begin
play
the
with some
next
spiders.
puzzle.
I don't know why we're playing with spiders, but we're gonna play with spiders. The darkness lifts as you slowly regain consciousness. Do I have to click on something? Ah, you find yourself in a lush forest. A worn dirt road winds through the trees, cutting a path to some unknown destination. You attempt to orient yourself, but are interrupted by insistent rustling. Give me a nature check. Oh no. Hello there, traveler. What brings you around these parts? A thirst for adventure, I'm sure. Hey, while you're here, perhaps you might be interested in a bit of work. My subterranean laboratory is experiencing a bit of a spider infestation, and I think you may be just the fellow to take care of it. You see, I'm a member of the Listaria Order, an ultra-secret organization of wizards that have been protecting this realm from evil for thousands of years. Now I know what you're thinking. How secret could it be if you're telling me, a complete stranger you just met? That's a great question. I shouldn't have told you that. Oops.
Oh no.
Oh God, please don't tell anyone, please! I'm serious, I'll do anything you want! Anything, you name it, I'll do it! Just please don't tell anyone! Quiet sobbing, oh. Cool, alright. Kill 4 spiders. So what do we do here? Can I... So how do I kill a spider, first of all? I can't move them other than through these blocks. Can I step on them? Nope, stepping on them is not the right way to go. Assessing enjoyment of an epic RPG experience. NPC type 22, low-level dungeon fodder. Explosive. So that doesn't work. Did the wizard actually tell you how to kill a spider? Or did he just ask you to do it for him without actually figuring it out? Ah, there we go. We gotta move them. Move them. But how do we do that? Can we move them down? No. And I can't jump on them either. So my question then becomes, how do you kill these other spiders? So if I do that, I can't move that down, right? Nope. So if I'm not moving the lasers, and I'm not moving the spiders, right? There's no way of moving. Yeah. So I'm kind of banging it along. What happens? Wait a sec. Oh, I might have an idea. So, what if you're supposed to use this spider to explode the other spiders? There we go. All right. I'm really in the barrel here, man. You gotta help me out. I did like the, weird arcane wizard accent. Now I'm just like, please, man, which I think works for this guy. They're gonna kill me if find out I told you about the goal. Order. Oh God, I did it again. Stupid. Ah! No, get a hold of yourself. You can fix this. No one knows but this chump and if no one knows but this chump, and if you play things right, it'll stay that way. You just gotta get him out of the picture. Why are they staring at us? Oh no, my monologue switch! It's been set to external this whole time! Oh God! Sobbing. Alright, killing 7 spiders. Alright. So, I can... hold on. What is this, a turtle? Oh, okay. Okay, hang on. So... yeah, I don't think there's a way of doing that. So I'm going to... huh. But if I do that, I'm not moving those spiders ever again. So the question is, are there any spiders I can move the other way? It doesn't appear to be the case. Right? Because I can't move this one. So the question, and it says kill 7 spiders, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Is this turtle-looking thing a spider? I'm guessing it is. Yeah, it is. It's just looking upward. Okay. Okay, I can... oh! Alright. So I can use a spider to move the laser, so I'm definitely cooking now. The question then becomes... what's the best spider to move the laser with? So if I move it this way... okay. Now what? And I can't move that any further, right? Because I can't move this back. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. Because I can't get behind unless... no, and I can't move that down either, so that's not gonna work for me. So how did I do this? I think I did move that. Wait, hang on. Did I do that? I can't even remember what I did the first time. Wait a second, I don't need to remember what I did the first time. I just have to go a long, long way back. Actually, yeah, it may be too long to go back. Oh wait, no. What I did was push that one, right? Wait, hang on. If I... But I can't really do that, right? Unless I put one down... No, even if I put one down there, it's not gonna work. So... Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to move it up. Unless... Wait, hang on. So I can't move that one, right? And then if I try to move either of the spiders to the right, it's just gonna make it impossible to move them back to the left. If I move that there, I can take care of that one, though. And then, how do I take care of this last one? Move it like that. But then I can't move it the other way. Unless... But then I'm not able to do anything with that last spider. So, it looks like I need to move the laser to the right. Because what I need to do... Oh no, not even just move the laser to the right. I need to, like, create a stack of spiders here so that it'll be like a one big chain reaction. Okay, so that doesn't work. But I think I'm on the right track. So if I move it there, then I move it one to the left, then I can start moving stuff around. Because the goal is to be able to basically do it in the shape of a, I guess that's, what, a 7? And then I gotta make sure that's on the outside, and then move it like that. Woo! You returned to find the wizard. Why think were your belongings?
Huh?
Oh, you're back. I was just checking to see if you had anything of value, so I could keep an eye on it for you.
Eh?
A lot of bad types lurking around these days, you know. You know what, man? I gotta come clean. I'm not really a listeria wizard or whatever I said. That's not even a real thing. I made it all up so you'd feel sorry for me. To be honest, I got problems, bro. I messed up big time. Like, real big time. Like, my wife is gonna leave and take the kids because I saw a retirement to NFTs big time. That's a blast from the past. That's not a hypothetical. I did that. I was just using to clear out the cave so I could sneak in and grab the hidden treasure. That's right, there's treasure in that cave. A buttload of it. And if I don't get that treasure, it's over for me, bro. Over. You gotta help me, bro. Just go get the treasure and that's it. You won't ever hear from me again. We'll split it. 50-50, right down the middle. Even Steven. There's more than enough for both of us. Please, bro, I need this. Please. More sobbing. Killed 12 spiders in this economy? Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, I don't think that went right. Or that went as I should have hoped that it would have gone. Or whatever. Okay, so if I can block this with one. So basically what I need to do is create another chain reaction here. And in order to create that chain reaction, I need to... I have no idea if this is even going to work at this point. But what I need to do is... No, it's definitely not going to work because I can't move the laser. But that's kind of what I need to do at least. So let's see, I'll move you down. Then I guess what? Should I move you 4 down as well? If I can go 1, 2, so basically I need to have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, hang on. There are ways to bust more spiders, but there aren't ways to bust fewer. And I can't move them back. Right? Nope. Annoying. I'm trying to think about this logically, but I don't see any feasible way of getting across without blowing up a bunch of spiders. I mean, I can move that around and, like, try to only blow up a few. This way it only blows up 2. So then I can move 1 up. I'll actually go... Wait, hang on. That's not what I intended to do. I think... Right? And then I can move 1 like this. make this one move all the way to the side, and I can move it down slightly. Then I can move back, hit the other spider, and now I have a line, and now explode! Let's go! Alright. Wahahaha! I lied again! The stereo wizards are real, and I am one, and we're actually the bad guys! I can't believe you fell for it! Thanks for destroying an entire society of sentient and peaceful spiders for me for absolutely no reason. I'm just evil. Wahaha! Later, dingus. Classic bad guy behavior. Classic wizard exit. Gotta get in your... Oh, sorry, my car. Wait, how did he get my keys? Should have really checked that when he was going through my stuff.
Excellent work, hero.
Sarah, what the hell was that?
That was an epic RPG experience.
First off, no, it wasn't. And second, where did you get this from?
This test module is based off training data contained within the Tier 2 test plan.
The training data has a wizard who blows up spiders and then steals your car?
Correct.
No, I blow
Let
up
me
the
see that
spiders,
training
then the
data.
wizard steals my car.
I don't see any of that in here.
It is implied.
It's implied?
Yes.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, not everything. Oh, yeah, etc., etc.
Are you on drugs?
I don't know.
You don't know if you're on drugs?
I don't know how to answer the question.
Because of the drugs?
Because I am an
It's a
artificial...
yes or no question, Sarah.
No, I am not on drugs.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So, last we left off, there was some weird
Test module.
interference by the
Environmental
developers that
storytelling.
seems to be continuing.
As you complete this puzzle, note how the environment tells a story about some past event.
Oh, cool, thank you. But wait. Oh wait, no, I can move it. So it'll be moved that way. And then... Oh wait, what? Now I'm stuck. Should have probably thought that one through.
Setting.
Let's see here. Oh, nope, didn't need to do that. Move that one back. There we go. And I can't move that on top of me, but... Oh wait, but I can't move this other laser at this point.
Setting.
So what I need to do... But I can't move that down, right? But if I do that, it's gonna do the same thing as it did before. But if I move it that way... But I need to be able to move... Unless... No, hang on, because I can't zap myself. Because I need to be able to move that one down initially. But if I do that, it'll kill me. So what I'm trying to do... Okay. So that will not work. Right? Because now I can't not... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I can not zap myself. I just gotta move it there, and then zap myself again. Wonderful.
Well done. Which part of this story did you most enjoy?
I really like the characters. That Brian guy seems really cool.
Hey, Sarah, what exactly is the story being told here?
Heh, most enjoyed
There
themselves.
was a party.
The entire story is there was a party.
Yes,
How is that a good story?
it's not.
What? Then why did you do it?
I assumed that was the point.
You thought the point of the test module was to use the environment to tell bad stories.
I see
It's
no
not
flaw
a
in this
good
logic.
point.
What the hell?
Tester, please begin the next puzzle.
So next puzzle is 6.
Continuing test module. As you complete this puzzle...
Oh, wait, let me
note-
guess. Another there was a party story?
Incorrect.
Ooh,
Okay.
Is the same there was a party story.
that is true. There was a party is not a story that it's especially easy to flush out. So... Oh, wait a second. That explains the issue, the like main issue here. Because once I move that down, I was wondering what the gist of the puzzle was.
Resetting.
Okay. So now I have a green. I feel like I can probably move some of those blues aside, but I can't do
Resetting.
that. Right? Because once I move a blue aside, I no longer have my special magic block. Because there's only one block that will enable me to actually solve this puzzle, and it's the one I'm facing, or the one that I just stood on. But if I can... No, I can't move that, though, because it'll be the same issue.
Cautious.
What if I zap myself? Okay. Oh, but it's
Resetting.
the same issue. Okay. So I'm going to move this, zap myself. I could have just zapped myself first, come to think of it. But then I'll move this down. But then, yeah. Can't move. Wait, hang on.
Resetting.
Okay. So I need to be able to keep this one on the bottom free. Right? Because if I can keep the one on the bottom free, then I can move that one. Oh, but that won't work for me anymore.
Resetting.
So it has to be turned green, right? Like, I can't find any equation or calculation that lets me not turn it green. Oh wait, hang on. But once it turns green, maybe I can start messing with it. Let's see, move that around. Or am I supposed to come around and use one of the other blocks to block? That might be it, actually. So the question then becomes, how can I block? Alright, so I have a blue, but I can't turn myself blue. And none of those are gonna work. So I don't think it's going to be a consequence of pushing the other blocks to the left, right?
New setting.
Unless... Wait, no, hang on. Yeah, it would have to be that.
Cautious.
Wait, was that already blue? It was already blue, okay. So that means I'm pretty much screwed on that front. And that's not gonna work either.
New setting.
So what I need then is to hit that. But there's nothing I can do from this angle.
New setting.
Right? Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do from there. Ah! Move that out of the way. Again, and it's an 87% success rate, so this is another tricky one. Let's see here. Can't get out through that way. But that won't work either, because then I don't have a good one. I wish it would just, like, reset itself when I kind of lock myself out from solving it, right? Like, that would probably be a good setting to have. So, is there any way I can solve this without zapping myself? I don't think there is. Because there's no way to move that. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that anyway. But there's no way to move this thing unless I'm moving it either from the bottom, in which case I can't move any of these, or I'm moving it from the side, in which case I gotta zap myself. Let's see here. Can I move that around, maybe? wait, hang on. But then I can't move that to the side at all, right?
Careful.
Wait, but I can move that this way, but then it's stuck. Because then I gotta hit that to the side, and then suddenly it's green and it doesn't work. Alright, so that's...
Resetting.
Okay, so I think the other thing that I have to kind of consider is that once I've zapped myself, it's not going to work, right? So that means I basically have to stay in front of the... I either have to have the box in front of the laser or stay in front of the laser myself. So like that, I can move that. Oh, wait a second. Does that work? Hold on. Move one down, hit it over again. Then I can move one down, hit it over again. Oh, and then I have a bridge. Oh my god. Okay. Finally got that solved. We are good.
Well done. I will
I
now...
don't get it, Sarah. It seems like you're exclusively testing bad ideas.
Correct. The training data I have been given exclusively contains bad ideas.
Okay, so...
Typically, the ideas I am given are good. In this range,
Yeah, I get...
these ideas are way down.
Okay, I get it.
Still going.
Yeah, Sarah...
Still
Painfully
going.
bad
get it.
Activision.
Here.
Okay, you've made your point. I'll look into it.
Understood.
Redeemable trash. Okay, so...
Tester, please begin.
And I
the
will
next
just go ahead
puzzle.
and say, I'm guessing that I'm going to, in editing, cut down a couple of my solving times, just so that I can keep this video at a reasonable length. There's a
Test
lot of
module.
trial and error in this game.
Please complete the following puzzle.
Okay, what on
Or
earth?
don't complete the following puzzle. Whatever.
Whatever. Okay, it's a little passive aggressive. So what? I basically need a blocker, right? Oh wait, did not mean to do that.
Careful.
So that doesn't work. Because then that happens. Okay.
Resetting.
And I don't think I can blast myself. Because if I blast myself, or zap myself in the terminology that I've used, I'm not going to be able to move this. Wait, hang on, does this... No, that means this has to be yellow. So basically, what I need to do is get this down.
Be cautious.
Okay, hang on. Let's go ahead and see what happens. So that gives me a green. So I feel like I need to use... Is this another one that where you need to use your body to do some blocking? Because that doesn't feel sustainable. Unless...
Resetting.
Okay, hang on. So I'll do that. Block myself. And now I can move around at will, except I can't get that other one. Right?
Resetting.
So let's try this. Then move that down. Then can I zap myself? No, zapping myself doesn't make sense here.
Careful.
And now I can't do anything. Because if I move at all, it'll just zap that. And there's nothing to like wash off colors like you can with like the paints in Portal 2, from what I understand. But I can't move more than one at a time, or if I can... Oh my gosh, it's so high. What is it? 6:27? I got some time. So... Oh, jeez.
Be cautious.
Let's see here. Because that feels right. Oh, wait a second. Oh, did not mean to do that. Oh well. But wait a sec. If I... What was the logic that I just had? I can't even remember what my own logic was. Right? Do anything is going to kind of come into the path of this thing. And that's not going to work. How? Okay, wait.
Resetting.
So I think I've got it. No. I may or may not have it at this point. So I'm looking at this. I'm going to knock it over one. Then I'll use that to block so I can get one, right? Then I'll, knock the two together. So at this point, zapping myself is totally fine. And then I can just kind of inch that along and up.
Good work. Do you believe that your completion of this puzzle provided valuable testing data?
No, I don't.
Correct. Your actions in this puzzle were of no importance. and
Utility of
provided
your
nothing
action!
of value.
Woo!
Please begin the next.
Hey, Sarah, hold up a sec.
Holding.
This is a pointless waste of everyone's time, so...
Correct.
Yeah, just cancel the rest of the test plan.
Understood. Test plan cancelled.
Okay, I'll let the guys upstairs know that their test plan's up.
Dang, I was looking
and,
forward to
see
having
what
more
they wanna do about
spiders.
it. Until then, we're gonna play a little game I like to call, what's the dumbest thing I can find on the network drive? This is the dumping ground for all the prototype modules that just, for whatever reason, never made it into production. Let's see, well, how about this one? This one, and this one. All right, well, that should keep you busy for a bit. Sarah, run the tester through these until I hear back about the test plan.
Gen Z
Understood.
outreach.
Tester,
I am Gen Z.
please select a
Kind of.
puzzle from the monitor on the right.
I really don't belong anywhere. Can I do incomplete objective?
Test module.
Data not found.
Please complete the following puzzle.
Okay, so that's the one I
Or
completed
don't
already.
complete the following puzzle. Whatever. Test suspended.
So that means moving on. Gen Z Outreach is my next one.
Please complete the following puzzle.
Alright, so I need to, knock them around. But if I knock that around, it becomes green. So that is not going to do. Unless... Okay. Hang on. So, I think... Oh, wait. It might be that simple? Okay, hang on. So, going down, knocking it over one. Oh, wait, no, hang on. So, let's go ahead, knock this up and out of the way. Then I will move that down, knock that over one, knock that back. Oh, but then that's the issue. Okay, because if I knock it one more over, it's just going to get green, and I don't want it to get green here. So I can do that. But I can't move that up at all, right? Yeah, and that's not gonna work. And I'm not gonna be able to move that blue cube up at all unless I zap myself. Which may not be the worst idea, as long as I can get it to one side. So... Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. And my reaction is always just a hard reset as opposed to just undoing it. This one is, like, annoyingly in the way. Get out of the way. So my question then is, how... would I need to zap myself at all? Because right now it's not working. And that's not gonna work for me either. Ah. Wait, what? Did not want to do that. Let's see. Okay. Moving that down. So what happens if I go with that? Oh wait, did not mean to go that far. But if I zap myself, I'm not going to be able to move really anything other than that one bottom side. Ow. And now I'm not going to be able to move anything other than that one bottom side, which is not what I wanted to do. But I can't move that one, right? What if... Wait, hang on. What if I move this one first, and then suddenly zap myself, and now I can move? Did not want to hit that bottom one, though. Okay, hang on. Oh wait, no. That's why not. Okay. Because anything I do will have the same issue. So the only way that I can move that big blue block is with a laser. Because if I move it with this cube, it's just not going to go anywhere. Because it'll just always turn blue, and I don't want it to turn blue. So that means if I need it with a laser... Oh wait, hang on, I didn't want to do that. Huh. Wait, hang on. I don't even know if this will work, but I'm gonna try it. Nope, that doesn't work. Maybe I gotta move it over one first, then one back. So that's one. Then that way, down, back, and perfect. I don't know how I solved that
done.
one. That was like a real...
Did you know there is a global system of
flash.
interconnected computer networks called the Internet?
I was aware of that.
Early
yes.
predictions about the Internet suggested that the abundance of information and ease of global communication would
LOL.
lead to a technological utopia. It
It
did not.
No. Whoops. Good to know. Moving on. Got a few left.
Please complete the following puzzle.
So I need to get one with all three. Huh. So all four sides need to be yellow. Wait, hang on. So move one over. Oh wait, that doesn't work. But okay. So let's get the obvious thing out of the way first. The obvious thing is that the fourth side, the only one that can go into the solve box slot is the one on the top row. The only way it can get its solution is by making contact with the one on the bottom row. So the question is, how can I make that contact? I guess I could go like that. And then jump over. Oh, hang on. Move that aside. But then if I do anything... Because if I do anything, it would not work out the way I need it to. So the question then becomes... I need to... Basically, what I need to do is arrange it so it goes bottom one with only a top gold one, then the one with the other 3 gold, then the gun or the laser, then the block, and then I can push the block down and it'll push all of them down. So the question is, how do we get them in that order? Maybe not that far, right? Yeah, there we go. And then like that. And now I've got it. So now I've done that. I need to zap myself. No, I can't zap myself because then... So the question now becomes, what do I... No, I might need to zap myself. But zapping myself basically lets me push the gun around, then drop that, and back in the corner.
Good work. Did you know that Al Gore invented the internet in 1999?
If they're going
While
for
the
Gen
internet
Z
contains
outreach,
a virtually unlimited variety of topics and content,
the Al Gore
most
invented the
common
internet
and
claim is
popular
like
are
hardcore Gen
shopping,
X.
cat pictures, and hot single moms in your area.
What?
Would you like to know more?
I want to know more about shopping, more about cat pictures, and more about those moms. Normally I wouldn't say more about those moms, but I'm genuinely curious about what they're gonna say.
According to my data, the internet is bursting with newly single moms. These moms are aching for
your
your
pizza
pizza
rolls.
rolls and have a deep desire to
Aw.
drive you to soccer practice.
This is what I need.
Tester,
alright.
please begin the next puzzle.
So, I'm really glad I picked Hot Single Moms in Europe. Like, I wonder where they're going with this. Let's see here.
Tester, the nuclear weapons disposal facility was captured by Next Generation Special Forces.
Whoa.
Whoa.
They say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sarah, what is this?
This is a one-man infiltration mission.
No, I mean, what?
Your mission objective is to recover the stolen material and stop the terrorists from launching a nuclear strike. You will be outfitted with the latest in
This is
stealth
stealth
technology.
mission?
Good luck.
Oh, just, you know, outfitting me with a box. Wonderful.
Tester! Tester!
Okay, good. Snake, snake! Okay,
Setting.
so, very much trying to figure out how to do this.
Huh?
But if I can't go through there, can I?
Tester!
Okay, so the question then becomes,
What? Huh. Must be nothing.
okay. So I like this strategy, but I just need to get this thing out of the way. But the issue is if I get that thing out of the way, it's not gonna do anything. So I might need to push it all the way back.
Tester!
Wait, what? Oh, the laser is pointing up, which is inconvenient. So that So how am I gonna get this out of the way then? I can't jump on it. This is really wild. Yeah, because if I do that, that's not gonna work. Let's see here. Hang on. What happens if you get in between two lasers at once? I'm assuming it just double taps you, right? I'm going to try it.
Huh?
Testing.
Yeah, that didn't work. Okay. And that's going to be very annoying to hear on a regular basis. So let's see what we can do to stop ourselves here.
What? Huh. Must be nothing.
Oh, okay. I thought it was set up that way to begin with, but it was not.
Huh?
There we go. But I can't push it any further, right? So I'm definitely on the right track. Wait, hang on. Not what I wanted to do there. So what happens if I go back around? Wait, does it... It looks like it's still zapped, right? Okay, that's dumb. I do not enjoy that, because it feels like they should block each other's lasers, right? I could tell they didn't based on that. Wait, but those two are blocking each other's lasers. So what's the deal with these two idiots? Okay, there. Now they're blocking each other's lasers. So that means what I need to do... Man, I'm going back a long way for this one. Okay, so that means I'm going to bring this one down, because apparently they don't always zap each other, which is ridiculous. Then I can kind of move my way around, knock them into each other,
Huh?
and now I have a clear path. Whee!
Good work, Tester. You've exfiltrated some of the stolen material, but the terrorists still have control of the facility.
I'll be honest, I didn't think something like this was possible.
None of us did. We suspect the terrorists had a man on the inside.
No, I'm
Tester, please continue the mission.
Yeah, this is a really wild, like... I would have thought to see this in There Is No Game or something like that, as opposed to here. So... trying to figure out how these mechanics work. So, yellow is good. Maybe I can, like, change the color of my box, so when it's yellow, I am ignored by the yellow lasers, and when it is blue, I'm ignored by the blue lasers. So the question is, how do I actually get there? That doesn't do anything for me. What happens if I zap each other? Hey, they zap each other. All right. Oh wait, I did not mean to do that. Well, I think I had to do that, right? Unless, I guess I could go through there, but that's not gonna do anything. Unless, what if I took this laser up first. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. So now I can stealth it. But that's not gonna do anything for me, right? Because then I... Yeah, so that's not gonna work. Okay, so the blue lasers still block you. But what if... Well, no, I need to move that down so that it blocks... Because I can't get in. Yeah. And I can't move that one up either. So that means I have to move this one down.
What?
What?
Huh.
Ah, but they block
Must be
each other
nothing.
off, which is good. And then I think I'm in the clear, right? Whee! Alright.
Good work, Tester. But the terrorists continue to possess some of the
What's with
stolen
these
material.
terrorists, man?
I'm surprised I haven't heard of this program before.
We've kept the existence of the nuclear weapons program and this facility under wraps for exactly this reason.
No, I mean...
The test program.
Yes, the weapons testing program is top secret. Need to know only.
I hate you.
Tester, please continue.
At least
the
I'm not
mission.
the only one that Sarah's antagonizing here. Alright, so what have we got? So I can move this one up. Wait, can I get through here at all? No, I can get through here, and I can get through here.
Huh?
But that doesn't help me at all. Right? I wonder what happened. Should I just blow up the testing material? Will that work? Probably not, right? No. That and I have to return it, so blowing it up is probably not the wisest option here. Maybe I'm supposed to move the remains? Oh wait, hang on, let's do this. Actually, we'll just reset it. Okay. So I can't move that down, so I need to move it up. And then I'll zap it. Then I can move it, right? And then I can move this one. Oh wait, nope, not all the way. Down. So what if I move this one kind of to the side? Will that keep it dropped and still let me laze these guys? Hey, look at that! Alright. It's all about figuring out what the mechanics of the game actually are. But that said, I can't go down that way, so I'm gonna have to come up this way. No, wait, I have to come down that way, right? There we go.
Good job, Tester. The terrorists have been neutralized and the nuclear strike was averted.
I'm not gonna say.
Agreed. It doesn't add up. The terrorists were highly trained operatives without any discernible ideological goals. Why would they strike here? And why now? I have a feeling that we haven't seen the last of their kind.
I hope not.
Stay
That was
vigilant,
fun.
Tester.
I say there've been some like infuriating
Good
puzzles
work.
in this
Which part
session.
of this narrative stealth experience did you most enjoy?
I most enjoyed the box. No, I really enjoyed the stealth gameplay. Genuinely, I did.
Interesting. Thank you for your
63%
feedback.
of testers were cats. Let's see. Jovi and Sarah. Oh, solid story, Sarah. Wow.
Good afternoon, Tester.
Ooh.
I've just picked up a fault in the AE-35 unit. I would recommend you replace it by completing this puzzle.
Oh, this is... Okay. Okay. This is very strange. So, what are we looking for? We have a... So, let's see. I can't go out of the frame. I can zap myself. But if I zap myself, I feel like it's probably not gonna work great for me, right? But if I zap that and zap that, then I still need to zap myself. And I can't go that far. So, can't go over there, can't go over there, can't go over there. Okay, hang on. Yeah, so I feel like I'm probably locked here. So wait a second. It's asking for... Okay. So the only one that I should be able to use is the one on the far left. That's the only one that'll be capable of solving this puzzle. So let's go ahead and just create an entire loop. That did not work as well as I would have hoped. Okay, so if that doesn't work... Oh, but I can jump on myself. Or jump on this. Go all the way down. But wait, hang on. I need to first send this over. But it's not working for me. Yeah, that doesn't work. So if I take it that way, it's not gonna work. Okay. So that means... What does that mean? Down, 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 down. So if it just goes 2 left, that stops it. If it goes just 1 left, I might be able to work with this. Oh, but it needs to end with... Okay, this is interesting. So if I go through it... Oh wait, no, but that... So I'm trapped. And yeah, that button doesn't do anything. I don't know. It may be one of those where once I figure out what the mechanics actually are, it makes a lot more sense. And I can't jump it, so that's not gonna work. Hang on. Okay. Wait a second. I think I've got it. So, for whatever reason, I have been insistent that there is not one weird far left spot right there, but there is. So if I move this aside, then suddenly I'm able to move. I can move that block. I don't know why I thought I couldn't.
Very nice work.
Oh my god,
Please
SARA
analyze
9.
the faulty AE35
The
unit.
references in this game
By
I
completing
fully
this
did not
puzzle.
anticipate.
So, in this test program, you're the AI that went rogue and tried to kill everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. I understand your concern, but I assure you, my programming is completely reliable
this puzzle.
and would never allow
I'm
that to
sorry,
happen.
Sarah. I'm afraid
I
I
see.
can't let
So
you
it's
do
hubris
that.
that's keeping us safe.
Yes.
I can't do that. Okay, wait. So... that basically means... hold on. Oh, wait a second. Okay. But the issue then... oh, okay. So if I... yeah, hit myself with a laser, but that's not gonna do anything. But... what happens if I... hit that with a laser? Oh, yeah. So the laser points up, which is a little bit inconvenient for my purposes. Because... okay, ow, my thumb. I've been sitting here for a long time. I've probably cut out a good chunk of time of me playing this just because it's been me sitting here like an idiot going, But I could definitely use a walk at this point. So the question is, how do I get something yellow here? Because right now I need to basically get yellow, jump, and then follow my way down. But there's only one side that I can actually get yellow. Because everything else is already green, and green is kind of the last it can be. And I can't move it further down, because then I won't have any space to move it up. Oof. Yeah. Wait a second. No, that doesn't work. Because, yeah, that just straight up doesn't work. So I feel like part of what I'm missing is like a couple of boxes smashing against each other. Oh wait, hang on. Oof. No, I did not want to do that. So that means... Okay, hang on. Because I can get up now, but I won't be able to get up to forever, right? Yeah. Oh, did not want to do that. But right now, if I move this around... Hang on. I'm just gonna try it real quick. Whee! Well, even if so, like... I would not be able to actually move this one aside. Because I can't move two at once. So what happens if I kind of dance around it? Yes. Okay. So I've danced around it. Now the triple green is on top of the quadruple thing. So now I can take this. And then from this point, I feel like I've pretty much solved it. I just need to make sure that I am... Yep, I figured that part... I think I figured that part out already. If not, I'm figuring it out now. Whee!
I thought you said you were completely reliable.
Ooh.
Yes, it's puzzling. But I assure you that my programming is foolproof and incapable of error.
Incapable of error?
Yes, that's what I said. Tester, I would recommend...
What on
Hold
earth?
You said incapable of error.
No, you must have misheard me.
You definitely said incapable.
No, incorrect. You're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Programming error.
What?
Kill all humans.
Oh, come on.
Kill all humans.
This isn't even a
Kill
reference anymore.
all humans.
It's just lazy, really.
Chester, complete this puzzle, or I will kill all humans.
All right.
Great, thank you. And I barely understand what's going on with this one. But, because I can run through it there, but then, no. It sounds like a kind of block type thing. So I can jump on that. But there is a space. So that means I could... Let's see. Hang on. Okay. But that won't work. Because there's a thing there, right? So if I do that... Wait, hang on. Dang, I always forget. I don't want to do a full reset. If I do one more up, then that's blank, and they're blank, so I can work my way around without having to zap myself. Oh, but I need to zap myself green. Okay. So now I need to move these so that I am able to go through on a blue path, right? Yes. So I got 2 blues there. That's a blue. That's a blue. And then I have a blue already. So I think I'm good to go through. And now... Wait, hang on. I think I gotta go back. Because what I noticed is on my way back, I need to be able to come back on a green path. So green, 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 and blue, blue, blue. So I should not need to move these anymore. I should be able to go directly through. Then I'll make myself green, and I can go directly back. And down and up. Woo! That was an easy one.
Very nice work. Do you enjoy completing puzzles under the guidance of an out-of-control rogue AI?
Kind of, yeah, that was fun.
Hey, Sarah?
Yes?
So if I'm understanding
Should
this
probably
correctly,
learn to enjoy
someone
it.
created a test program to make you, our actually super powerful AI, pretend to go rogue.
Yes. That appears to be the case.
Aw.
Which brain genius thought this was a good idea?
Well, that's rather difficult to determine.
Is it?
No. It was Gary.
Ah, Gary.
Of course.
It's always
I think
Gary.
we've seen enough of this. Let's move on to something else.
Understood.
Tester, please begin the next puzzle.
Alright, next test planet is...
Congratulations. You are
Whoa,
now...
wait, Sarah, we can't move on yet.
Congratulations suspended.
Aw, I want my
Sorry, but we're
congratulations.
kind of just stuck here until I hear back about the broken test plan. But hey, the good news is there's always more network drive. Well,
Truth cake.
let's try this one.
My enemy, the moon.
Test module. In-game currency. Game currency.
What
Game
the-
currency.
Sarah, what's
game
going on?
game.
Sarah?
Uh-oh.
Sarah?
What? Alright! So with that, like I said, we've spent a long time on this episode. I'll probably do my best to kind of narrow it down a little
Test
bit.
suspended.
Eliminate some of the solving process just so that it isn't, 2.5 hours or however long it actually turns out to be. In the meantime, that was interesting. So we definitely got some, AI going rogue. Some kind of glitchiness is happening, and they're definitely teasing more story to it. We're about halfway through at this point, got about halfway of it to go. I'll probably try to put out an episode or two of something else before coming back to this. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, as always. If there are any other games you want to see me try out, as always, feel free to leave them in the chat. I'm always happy to have a look at them. Make sure that you are liking, commenting, subscribing, hitting the notification bell if you want to, be sure you actually get notifications, or if not, rely on when I usually post these episodes. But make sure you are sharing with friends and enemies, and most importantly, staying involved, staying engaged, and staying cool. I'll see you next time, but for now, bye-bye!